So today I'd like to introduce you to someone. So I said on Instagram, I said that my palisman would be one of the mascots from the Nagano 1998 Winter Olympics, which is Lecky the Snowlet, the snow owlet. And now Lecky is the camera operator on my videos. How you doing, Lecky?
I'm doing good.
That's awesome. So with that, let's talk about Netflix's Avatar: The Last Airbender show. Yes, you heard right. Netflix is still working on their live-action Avatar: The Last Airbender show. It's moving forward with a new showrunner, and it's got its cast, which I'm going to talk about right now. So, I might accidentally mispronounce the names of some of the cast members. I apologize. I'll have the names on screen as I go. So, Aang is going to be played by Gordon Cormier, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Kia Wentio is Katara, Ian Owsley or Ousley is Sokka, and Dallas Liu is Zuko. They've all been cast as part of this new show. And so the new showrunner is Albert Kim, who will serve as the showrunner, executive producer, and writer of the series. He's well known for his work on Sleepy Hollow and Nikita, and Dan Lin and Lindsay Liberatore will be executive producing alongside Michael Goy. And this is what Kim had to say about the new show. Quote, "A live-action version," referring to Avatar, "would establish a new benchmark in representation and bring in a whole new generation of fans. This was a chance to showcase Asian and indigenous characters as living, breathing people, not just in a cartoon, but in a world that truly exists, very similar to the one we live in. It's just that minus in our world, we don't have flying lemurs and flying bison and penguins that kind of look like otters or that snake dragon thing. Well, whatever. Regardless, I'm my inner Avatar fan is getting ahead of myself. So I want to first start off by saying that I honestly thought that Netflix's Avatar show was DOA because especially what happened was that the original Avatar creators, Michael DiMartino and Brian Konietzko, left the project. I talked about it in a previous video, and that is a huge red flag to me. If there's going to be a new iteration of a series and the original creators are involved and they leave, that's a really bad sign to me because it makes me really question if it can be put in really good hands, because there's not much better people you can choose than the original creators, I would say, most of the time. And then afterwards we heard that both Konietzko and DiMartino were going off to be chief creative officers at Avatar Studios, where they're creating content and expanding on the Avatar universe and creating content for multiple platforms, including Paramount Plus. Although with that being said, it does sound like this Albert Kim seems to have genuine confidence with all the quotes I've been reading about, like how he's taking on this new Avatar show. He said that he will expand the world and offer surprises both for fans of the show and to newcomers, while remaining authentic. It's still really light in terms of like what exactly he's going to change. I think for a lot of those specifics, we'll just have to wait until the show comes out. I noticed one thing that's a little different is that in terms of character details with Katara, I read this Entertainment Weekly article that says in the live action version, she feels held back from rising to her true potential due to a personal tragedy, which I'm gonna guess is her mom's death, because in the original series, Katara's mother was killed by a firebender, the Southern Raiders. I won't get into too much specifics if you haven't seen the episode, but it kind of caught my eye because it wasn't really like something, at least in terms of like something that would be holding Katara back and making her unsure about her true potential. Like, I don't think that was like a very explicit thing in the original animated series, so I thought it was of interesting note and something that I should mention in this video. So with that being said, I still kind of wonder what exactly, they're going to change. I mean, I am a person that generally believes that Avatar, in terms of like the essential story and its twist and character complexities, that there isn't really much that, needs to be changed or fixed or anything like that. So I'm kind of curious to see what's going to change, because at the same time, I don't think it would be a good idea if they just like literally copy and pasted everything from the original animated series into this new live action retelling, because then it's kind of like, what's the point other than just to bring Avatar into a live action medium? So I'm kind of curious to see how Albert Kim is going to expand this new show. Is it going to be a thing where it's like there will be an expansion of the many themes and techniques and mentalities of the original series? Are there going to be new characters? What I'm hoping for is that the general story remains intact, with things like Aang mastering the four elements and having to defeat Fire Lord Ozai, as well as Zuko going for his own personal battles. Again, I won't really get into in this video in case you haven't seen the original series, but I really like Zuko's journey as well. I remember when me and my dad used to watch Avatar together, that was one of his favorite aspects of the shows. So yeah, so I'm kind of curious if they're gonna like, change up different ways of how they get to the different plot points and introduce new characters and things like that. Because I think on paper, I'm not necessarily against the idea of a live-action Avatar: The Last Airbender show, because I think it's one of those animation franchises that I could see potential in terms of turning into like this live-action martial arts show. It's just that some of the concerns I have is, one, the last time Avatar entered the live-action world with a certain Shyamalan movie didn't really go so well due to stilted acting and really strange plot changes, among other things. And also, I would still say it is still kind of weird to me that Netflix is proceeding with this new live-action show without the original creators, while the original creators are going off with Avatar Studios and creating all this kind of content, and these two different kinds of things are going on at the same time. And I am willing to give this new live action show a chance, at least in the sense that it does kind of seem like Kim knows what he's talking about. It's just that it's going to be kind of interesting to see how this will compare to the original animated series, and maybe even what's going on at Avatar Studios, because it's going to be really tough to compete when, you have the original creators working on this other thing for, this other studio, if you will, compared to this Netflix project. But I think we'll just have to see how it goes. I am interested in checking out this new live action series and maybe seeing how it compares to the original animated Avatar series. I'm also kind of wondering if maybe they'll include some elements of Legend of Korra, which I haven't seen too much of, but maybe Korra fans could let me know if they could see maybe adding some things that Korra expanded on in that sequel series. So let me know your thoughts down below. Are you still interested in checking out Netflix's live-action Avatar show, or do you think things will go better with the Avatar Studios projects? Leave all those thoughts down below, and until next time, this has been Blood Moon Bobby, and thank you all for watching. Hi everyone, thanks for watching this Blood Moon Bobby video. Like and share the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel to see more of my videos, and ring the bell to be notified about my latest uploads. Don't forget to follow me on social media for my latest opinions and video updates. I hope to see you next time.